Hey everybody. Slave of the belts here. We're gonna have to try to fix the mall today. Fix/expand. There's a bunch of other stuff to do. As per always, let's take a look. What are we doing today? The science seismite maker is choked on reflux. That sounds bad. That sounds like a failure to plan ahead at some point. Let's go take a look at that, huh? So over, we make seismite here. And you're not getting any navins. Because we got foreign matter lodged in the center here. What's going on? Oh, you're doing a thing. What? Oh. What's in here that's spoiled that I care about? I guess you just want to be crud and biocrud. Everything else goes out, right? Oh, I suppose this is going to put rich crud on the belt too. So you should be... This is two spoilage problems I'm not doing right. Biocrud and then rich biocrud. So anything that isn't those two things, you take out. And everything that is those two things, you take out. Okay, I'm glad we had this talk. Is this gonna give enough space? You're just endlessly cycling, aren't you? Yeah. You're just on a route. I suppose this is a big problem. The neuromorphic chips. How are we doing here? Oh, we're full up. Perhaps it's not a big problem. Let's do a few more. Let's do all the more, actually. Look at all those navins. Just sitting around here. There's a lot of them here. Is that it? Did I get them all? Will I ever know? And then outserters have to be the same. Good. Also good. Everything's good. You hear? Everything. What do I do with all this? Chuck it in a bin. Donate it to science, literally. Looks like we have all that we need. Who wants magnesium? Who wants all the magnesium in the world? And the rest are just gonna spoil, huh? Yeah, well, at least the, I can just chuck them in here, right? And they'll find their way out. Beautiful. Why do I have wood on me? Why do I have a single unit of wood on me? What have I done to deserve this fate? Well, this is working quite well. It's producing so much material. That's good. Universal religion shall be restored. So that's done. Prod to primary phenol. Primary phenol is where we make aromatics, right? And we're doing too much over there. And it's causing problems. I don't like the aromatics from lignin recipe. It requires heat. Heat is a problem. It's around here, right? No, it's way deeper in the factory. Wow. So what we're doing here is we need more phenol for some reason. I don't know why. And this is primary phenol. And we just need to prod the snot out of it. There we go. Be more efficient. I want the lignin to back up. And you also have to be speedier. Here, we have plenty of power, right? Oh, it's already going away. Oh no. I mean, to be fair, this is solely about the massive particle accelerator array I put in yesterday. And that's not going to happen over and over again. I think I'm just going to stop with this. You guys are just going to be slow. Though it shouldn't be. No, I will complete it. Everyone will be the same rate. We are egalitarian here. Egalitarian? And we're getting an extra 40% out. And this at least will be done quickly. Right? We're not going to be able to pick it up fast enough because of what we're doing here. At least it's going to jam. And that guy's delivering. Here, I did this thing. I did what the notepad asked me to do. At least we're ripping through all this line now that we're going to back up. This is a problem. Here, we do another one then? And that's just as good, right? I think. Maybe I should read both boxes just to be safe. Oh, nice. What do we get? Oh, now we have extra chemical plant. Oh, look what a pain this is to make. We can make it, right? I have all of this stuff. All of it. Every last bit of it. That's good. We should go do this. We just have to putter at the mall. And then I've decided, instead of doing a whole lot of chores, which I need here, just research this. We're just going to do more, right? It's time to just research whatever's at hand. Or I could go to mechanical parts 4, except that's far away, time-wise. My time-wise. Alright, this is going to back up, and that's pretty nice. And we need a lot of phenol for some reason. I don't understand. And then the other phenol area is. So we're probably having a pretty substantial aromatic shortage right now. Which I really don't want to think about. Really, really. We took this guy offline, right? No, you're going. You should be proudable. You really should. Alright, that's fine. Don't think about that. Where is the other phenol maker? It gets thrown off as a part of acetone production, right? Yeah, and we're full up on acetone. So this cheap phenol isn't getting made. It's very cheap phenol. But we don't need it because we have all the orgo solvent we need. Okay, I suppose. So this is going to run for a good long time, and we're going to have a real official aromatic shortage. Even though this is full up. I thought we were having problems over in the Kevlar area. I mean, when do we not have problems? It's like this isn't going, no aromatics. Aromatic production. Aromatic. Aromatic? Yeah, lately we're just not doing so well. Production is at consumption exactly. Alright. I gotta do something about that. And speeding these guys isn't the answer. Oh, you can be prodded? Oh, friends, no. Oh, friends, no. I need a lot more prod modules. Well, that was a mistake. We'll clean that up. We'll put better modules in. Apparently I haven't thought about this in a good long while, which is, I suppose, a good sign. Yeah, I need all these. Thank you, my servants. I should make better bots. I should make better bots of both different kinds. This is still... We haven't made any in such a long time. I wonder why that is. It's like we do just not make SSP anymore? No. Something's screwy. Well, it isn't going great. But at the same time, we shouldn't have had multiple episodes with no progress here. Is that you? No. Is that you? Are you stuck here? Yeah, that's definitely you. No, you're not. Concerned engineer noises. I came here for prod modules to go give to the aromatic area that isn't going right now. This is logical. It makes total sense. You might need more phenol. Because all this is a lot of aromatics that isn't being made. So right now you're making 152. Now if I switch you over, you're making more. You're just making... No, you're making a little less. Okay, never mind. The other thing. But... you're more efficient. I can turn it up even more, spending more power, which I want to remind everybody I do not have. Yeah, it's just better now in every way. Okay, great. Fantastic. Did a great job here. How's power? Don't think about power. I need more seaweed farms. I might have to go scavenge them. You can be prodded too. What's the bottleneck here? Are you going? Yes. Everyone's going. There is no bottleneck. You can probably go faster. What does this look like? Tell me a story of more lignin. Now you're going slower, and we're going to have to speed you up. Right now you're using a whole lot more power. It can't be done. No, this is just dumb. Simply dumb. We're going to have to find a better way to do this. Heat does not scale well. I probably did the math on this and it's perfect. So there's no need to look at that. Half these machines will never go again. They're just oversped. And now we're at maximum production like we were before, plus 40%. You can probably see that on a graph. Phenol production historically is up a little bit, I guess. What do you even get used in that I care about right now? Aniline, maybe? Nylon, probably. Alright. I choose not to be concerned about this. First question, is there any other way to make phenol? No, that's awful. Yes, we're doing that. Side product's killing us. We're doing this. It's not great. How about you? Sporopyrrolinen doesn't get made that fast, and the boric acid cost is pretty high. So, no. We just have to get rid of acetone somehow. Is there any better way? Have we unlocked a better way to get rid of acetone? No. What do we do with acetone? Oh, is this where all the phenol's going? Into the new epoxy? Ooh, I kind of believe. So I could no, that's bad for ammonia too. I need to stop thinking about this. Well, no. I can't, because we need more aromatics. Why is this fully pressurized, yet there is nothing here? I don't understand this pipe. Someone explain this to me. Do we not have a direct line going to Kevlar? An aramid fiber? I'm pretty sure we do. Where's this line go? Did I clip this line? But we have production down. Oh. And it's not jammed. No. So that's not actually the source of the issue that we were experiencing. We're headed in the right direction. I bet you're eating tons of phenol. Yep. Yes, you are. All right, so there is the source of our current woe. We have established it. We're still just following this. Oh, it comes straight out of here, and oh, this must run in order for that to run. Oh. Ah. Got it. Well, how much do we need is the real question. I guess what we do is we unleash a couple. And yes, and we're going to start sharing. You understand sharing, right? So some of this will go into phenol, some of this will go into aromatics. And now we're added 400 aromatics a second to this line. Now let's go take a look at that. This is not a good solution, mind you. This is merely a solution that gets us going again. And you don't eat, you eat hard. Okay, now this guy does eat quite a lot. At least you're prodded all the way. So yes, we have enough to run 4 of these, maybe, yeah, 4 of these. And that'll produce, just call it 250 a second. That's enough to run all of these. And you're going to fight over here for these. Okay. So that'll get us going a little. Not a lot. We still need more phenol. We still probably need to put in extra lignin plant. Or find a way to get rid of acetone. This is kind of a problem. It's kind of a big problem. Alright, we did something there. Get rid of that steel inserter. I remember looking at this. Oh. Is this totally clear right now? I was going to continue poking at it, putting out more direct lines, especially for stuff I know I need a lot of. But it's actually full flowing at the moment. That's refreshing. Ah, the glorious day has come. Good. I want more of those. Give them to me. We should probably have that switchover happen right now. This is dumb. I haven't had to reach for one of these in a long time. What? Bring me 20. Oh, yes. And I'll recycle those. And that's... Here, bring me 20. And then the big brother. Automated factories. Which is... here? I don't know. Fact. There we go. Probably a nuclear explosion, right? Probably. Nothing to worry about. One's on its way. Excellent. I should not put that there. I should put this there. I should really extend robot coverage to the entire recycling system, because why would I do this and not actually hook it up? I don't know. I should be a logistic man. We should no longer ask for those. We should ask for these now. Look, we've evolved. Alright, good. Good. And now, recycle these. There we go. And we even kind of want to recycle the red ones, right? Even though I don't know that we have enough of these being produced. Alright, this is fine. It's like every time I see this clogged, I need to come through and I need to manually add a few more. Here, we're going to do that now. Why? No reason. Here, you. Get lost. Yeah. You as well. These are all needed in large numbers. I have to be quick. Now, hook this up. There you go. And now you have to be like that, like that. It's not hard to do this. It's just easy to mess it up. Does that make sense? I think it does. There you go. Stacked SSP. Probably better, maybe. Definitely better for distributing it. Here, we'll do these two as well. And we'll say we did good today, right? Super steel and niobium plate. Maybe we've actually overcome our difficulties here in the mall. Maybe I'm completely delusional. Here we go. And I've got all sorts of material on me. It'll be fine. All right. Messed up electric engine dyno in mall. Electric engine is right here. How'd I mess you up? We go to an aerial outpost and we unload until... Okay. Got it. Got it. Also explains why it's endlessly circulating. Yeah. And then you empty your cargo. Okay. We did that thing. We got that. We don't need to do that right now. We probably don't even need... Alright. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to dive to Pi 4. I realize I have a lot, and I mean a lot, of base maintenance stuff to do. Wow, it's just amazing we haven't made many of these. Is it all just SSP? Wait a second, why are we clogged up? We need lubricant? Explain yourself. Explain yourself. Lubricant shouldn't be a problem right now. This is one of those problems I'm just going to ignore. Yeah, we need lots of lubricant. God, it's nice I made this. Isn't this nice? Isn't this nice? Also, in coding news, I've decided just to pack it in. I have a verifiable 3 times speed increase on biofluid and caravan bases for biofluid and caravan business. I'm just going to take the win and go home. I have cleaned up the code. I've adjusted the documentation in the Pyopedia. All right, this is definitely an explain yourself moment. All right, this is a way. This is one way in which we need to be better. That is not a sufficient pump. And so I'm just going to test it here in my factory, beloved factory, glorious, wonderful factory. And then in about a week, I will check in the code to my own repositories and let people test it out. I have a few people asking to please test this code out. And so I will let them, It's their base. They can do what they want with it. But I think we're pretty stable right now. And then after that, I'll let that go for it. Really? It's just a few inches more. Just a few inches more, and it didn't work. That's astonishing. It's not even that. You are exactly at the fluid extent. All right, I guess we got to do this business here then. Bop, bop, bop. And you have to listen. And whenever that has lubricant, lubricant, less than 12,000, you go. And so you should be going at a solid 1,200 right there because we have this other thing. But wait, It's not there anymore. Now it's just an open line. Look at what we've done. Yeah, those little valves were just a mistake. I mean, they got me through a very important transitional period when we didn't have proper valves, but I really should have just done this everywhere, especially in the North factory. Alright, churning, right? Doing good, right? No complaints? Can you be prodded? No. That would be even better, wouldn't it? Alright, good, I suppose. Maybe this will solve the problem. Check aramid fiber, check Kevlar. I mean, it's being made. It's being made. And we're probably suffering on the phenol front, which is to say suffering on the epoxy front, which is to say suffering in general. Just suffering. Oh, now you're actually out of ingredients? He'll be back, though. Luckily, this will not go to waste. Alright, don't think about any of that. In fact, I shouldn't even be thinking about this. What am I doing now? I'm going to poke at the mall a little bit. I'm going to have to walk it again and again until everything is blue. And then redo the warehouse. Maybe I'll do that last. In, like, celebration. Everything's loading real well here. Okay, we kind of solved that problem, didn't we? Alright, we're going to go do some, put some time into Mark III buildings. And this is just slowly decaying. All the rich biocrud I'd ever want. And my instackinator is not an intelligent artifice. Okay. What are we doing? You're good, you're good. We haven't done spore connectors yet. The next thing is chem plants, right? And that's right here. Okay, you are chem plant. Look at this. Look at this. 20 ingredients. We have all of them. We have to make sure this is done right. We have to make sure that's done right. Alright, start making them, friend. And I grab the recycle later. You are chem plant. Not this, though. Good? Good? Good, I think? Good eventually? Alright, we're just gonna call it good. And this is... none of this has changed. So we start here now. Okay. Alright, so here we are. What is this? This is a quenching tower? Quench? Can you be made? No, you need harmonic absorbers. I'm going to have to prioritize this after science. And I think this row is set up correctly. Good. So all I have to do is put in the recycling recipe. Yeah. New? Yes. There we go. And that's how it's set up, right? Just requesting, everything. Oh, we have to do this too. I wonder why this wasn't set up originally. I'm just glad that this is properly regulated because that's invisible from the outside. Anyway, this is normal stuff except for the absorber. Do we have wood proc? We do have better wood proc. You need a nanomaterial factory? You need some exotic stuff, my friend. Other than that, though, you're unstable. And just check it out of paranoia. So you need a wood proc. These are extra special good. They hold more saw blades. Right? And now you need specialist materials input. So I think we need bulk inserters and a nanomaterial factory level 1. Nanomat level 1. See, I don't, oh, you can request from buffers. I don't think those exist. And then we need bulk inserter. Yeah. So nanomaterial factory level 1 is not on the network. It should be. It really should be. This mall, I think, was a bit of a failure. It works well. It's really neat to look at. It was something to do, but I feel like the bot malls are just straight superior. That's the problem with bots. Bots are just superior. Point-to-point material transport. Oh well. I keep trying to get away from bots, and I keep not being able to do it. I mean, it's so easy to put down a requester box, and it will just be handled for you. Caravans have to be programmed. I could probably... Well, if you made a caravan act like a bot, it would just be a big bot, and so it would become the new bot, right? So, where is the nanomaterial factory? Why can't I see it? There's the sewing machine. It's in the same sort of thing. Nanomat. Oh, it's over there. I was never, ever going to look over there, I guess. In fact, I was standing right next to it. Okay, nobody comment on any of that. It's not real. Whoop. There you go. Now those are on the network. And now they're coming in. Okay, this will get made one day. Done. Ball mill. And you need an agit. Why is this every single... Here, we're just going to go through. And we're just going to update this. In fact, we should be updating the entire way, right? So like that. How about I make a blueprint? Wouldn't that be even more smarter? And then make a blueprint and then come here and just get rid of that. No, we can keep that. Get rid of that though. Because that has a recipe associated with it. Then energy drink. And then just distribute my truths to the world. This one does have hands. They have inconsistent hands. I eventually started doing it. Oh. Okay, I just had to hold out a little bit longer. Ah, well. What was I doing? Ball mill. This is... You need harmonic absorber. And you need agit. So you need... There's probably a way to do this, to have chained them together so that they would automatically recycle. I should have thought of that. Ball mill. And then you need a requester chest that asks for agits. Agit level 1. See, this just screams, I must have bots. For this level, for all these machines coming in from all over the place. Where do we suppose agit is? Am I going to embarrass myself? Oh, it's right by the nano machine. First place I look now. No, it's a buffer chest. Wait, what are we doing here? Oh, it is here. There's just not any steam engines on the belt right now. Is that accurate? I know I touched this. Steam engines. No, there's steam engines on the belt. They're just stacked now, and they probably shouldn't be. They probably come around not often enough as a consequence. That just means put more stacks on, right? I hate increasing this after messing with it, but I also lost it, so I might have reduced it. You know, it might have been more. All right, we'll go a little more. All right, we'll just Pretend that's okay. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's going to be fine. Anyway, ball mills, you'll get done eventually. Filters. Blue filters, and you are completely normal stuff ready to be made. All you have to do is be set up with recycle recipes. Okay. Well, that's going to happen, but that's what I meant to do. No, I did it wrong. Debugging the mall is going to take forever. Sand extractor. This is, again, harmonic absorbers. I have to prioritize this. You need magnesiums for this? Get out of here. We should make it on the cotton gut line. Cotton gut product line. Okay, recycling setup, blue setup. Now we have classifier. Good. And you need diamagnetic material. Is this on the belt? It really should be. Did I miss that there? Yes, I did. It should be on the belt, and I'm pretty sure it is, right? Yeah, it is right there. We put 500 on. Okay, that makes sense. So, and of course the harmonic absorber, which I have to make. Otherwise, classifier. I really shouldn't be cutting these off like that before I actually get blue production growing. Because again, no harmonic absorbers. I guess that's how I'm doing it. I gotta prioritize harmonic absorber, I guess. You are doing sulfur extractor. Desulfurization unit. Okay, good. This has been needed for a while. Desulf. Sulf. There you go. You're calling in reds, and that's regulated, and that's regulated, and that's regulated. Okay, everything's fine here. Next we have fluid sep. That's you. And you need pi tank 65s and agits. Might have to have a special thing for agits. And then we need a buffer chest. No, requester chest. And that is agit. Level 1. And we also need, what's the other thing? 65. High tank 65. And you can request from buffers. So we really have to, we're going to be hung up on agits. I might have to make them special. But not right now. Everything is fine. Everything is special enough just the way it is. It's going to take a long time to fill up. FTS. FTS reactor is weird, and nobody really thinks about it very much. FTS. Excuse me. FTS. Oh, we have spare ones, I guess. I gotta clip that. I guess it doesn't matter. But it's fine. Alright, this is an enormous draw on the mall. I should probably be doing it in stages. You are a meth reactor. Trying to think too hard about that. And we have all of this on the belt. Great to see. So, meth reactor. We turn in our old meth reactor and we get a new meth reactor. That's working fine. That's full up. This is probably one of the most important ones of all. Jaw crush. You're right there. And oh, we need magnets on the belt, I bet. I bet we don't have that. How many do we need? 30 magnets! Wow! we're not going to be seeing these for a while. Wow, that's expensive. Chalk Rush. Wow, that's turbo expensive. Super, ultra, mega plus expensive. And we don't have magnets on the belt. I don't see them. Do we put magnets on the belt? Yeah. Yeah, we do. We had them on filter too, and we just missed that. And ball mill. I guess I see right through them for some reason. Well, rip magnet supply. We're going to have to make another magnet area. It's just... there's nothing else for it. Oh, another tech. That was an easy one, though. Add destination. Magnet land. Are they in stock? They're at least in stock. This is going to clean them out, though. To right there. And you empty that cargo. Go and do it. Enjoy your life in the slow queue. I guess we go a full 1,000 since there's so much needed. I really should be doing more space making areas. Alright, whatever. So we got oil power. Go us. We should probably research something more. What's interesting here? Oh, these things. Yeah, we should get blue alien life buildings too. Even though it's going to take... oh, and this unlocks stuff. Even more buildings. Alright, this is actually a pretty important one, isn't it? Because the red buildings are all absolute super critical. Like red commuts, yes please. Yeah, this is a pretty big one. What are you? I don't know. How are we doing on seaweeds? I know I have to go and fix this by expanding the power. It feels like the Bodos are exploding a lot more often. We have 9 here, so we probably could build a couple more blocks. We'll do that after the end of this row, I guess. We're just going to be poking at this for days. Rectisol. You need a pi65 and pumps. Other than that, we have everything. Rect. Right there. So you need a requester chest with pump. I don't think this is on the belt. And pi 65. Those are your specialty items. Maybe pumps are on the belt. I don't know. If they're not, they're here now. Okay, great. And then SEP right there. You're going to need heat exchangers. I am going to have to make these special. There's not a lot I can do about that. Heat ex. Good. We have none, of course. SEP. SEP. There. I am causing myself problems. I'm getting ahead of myself in so many ways. Alright, that's fine. Everything else, normal. Tarproc. Right there. Are pumps on the belt? Am I being dumb? This is the sort of thing that would be on the... yeah, it's right there. I am being dumb. Alright, we have pumps. See, I looked the second time. That counts for something, right? And you are going to be... Tarproc. And that's everything you need to succeed. You are a Washa. Right there. And you, of course, need an Agit, which doesn't exist right now. So I should probably do something about that. Washa. And just checking out of paranoia. Everything else is present. Good. We have a new cooling tower. Oh, we have actually a Mark IV building. We walked right by it, too. Right here. We can get our actual first Mark IV building. We don't have claw pole engines on the belt. I don't know if I want to do that either. Like so. And then, when was the last time I deployed one of these? It's a really solid question, actually. In your recycling bin, blue drops. You. Fluid in blue. Right. You make a little bit more and you're making, and we don't have claw pull engines. We should probably write that down. Claw. Do I want to put them on right now? I kind of don't. Oh, look. We made one. We made many. Oh, nice. What's holding you up? Harmonic absorbers. Probably should have known that, right? And what was I at? Cooling tower. Oh, we don't have that yet. Nice. All right, so we're done with... No, we're not. Agit. Better agits. So we're going to need baser agits for this. Agit. This is going to continue putting drains on the agit economy. Gonna have to just make these. I wonder if it's here. Be bulkier, just in case, right? Okay, sure, we did this. It's a thing. This tier is still good. Nano machine. Nano machine. That's every one of these things is on the belt already. Nano machine. Nano machine. That's something completely different. It's like a CPAP. Alright, next. Secondary crush. For when the first crushing was not sufficient, you must then go in and secondary crush. We do not speak of situations when you might need tertiary crush. You might want to go find a different profession or spend more hours at the gym. Thickener. Need heat exchangers as per tradition. Heat etched. We're going to let this go, but I strongly feel I'm going to have to make dedicated supply for that. So otherwise, completely normal. And we have hydrocyclone. Yes, it's just very straightforward. Snatch that up. Hydropsych. Good. We have recycling in, and then lastly for today, because my mind is already melting, it is pressure. Pressure pump. That is all stuff that is available. Pressure. Alright, so that wasn't that bad. We got through an entire row without a huge fuss. First Mark IV building. I'm going to jump ahead. I'm going to make Mark IV coal plants. Mark III coal plants. Excuse me. Oh. We have 9 of these out. That's really good. The age of the blue building is at hand. I want you to start. Coal power plant. Right? That's you. Coal power plant. Yeah. I think these guys are going to be pretty important. They're increased power output is necessary for the level of prodnation I am contemplating at the moment. This is all you need. And recycling. Coal power. There you go. Okay. Okay, we is good. Before I move on to building something new for the day, in my death march towards pi... Oh, now we're backed up again. My death march towards pi 4? Pi 4, right? Why is... Oh, that's just a stripe of pipes on there. We need this mixed a lot better. In time, right? Okay, you gotta be different. We're just gonna continue, just every time I see a problem, just come in and attempt to fix that problem ahead of time. And wire this up, wire that up. And look, you're on the belt and stacks now. There. Just every time I see something backed up, just come and do exactly that somewhere. Just don't think about it, just do it. Oh, that one's not. Why didn't I do this last time? Did I have a reason for that? Was there a reason I didn't do this? Maybe. Who can say? I certainly can't. I'm just here, guys. I'm not really not really all that important, I'll have to say. You really shouldn't listen to my opinion on anything. You're not in the right spot. Did you just put a whole bunch of molybdenum on the ground? Well, we can fix that. Hold on. I will fix that. Shall be fixed. That's we... Yeah, I don't know. I need seaweed factories. Then we have to approach carefully from the west. Oh, good. We have some. We have quite a few. I need to get rid of stuff. I need you to be gone, you to be gone, you to be gone. I need to extend recycling. I really have to do that. We've been in a long phase where I haven't been accumulating junk because I started doing things properly. And I guess I'm just not used to it. I need more seaweed farms. And then we need the no. Yes. So I have 21 of them, which is not enough to finish off the power plant. I could add I can get a few more, assuming that we have the actual seaweed that we need. Let's not forget about that part of the equation. We have near 600. Is that enough? I have to approach this very carefully. I have to be very careful about what I'm doing. We have to come sweep all the way around. Oh, they've got such access here. Is this allowed? No. I decide this isn't allowed. I guess I don't like doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. Advancing on the not good, the small face. All right, I'm just going to radiate pureness and goodness and light here. And this should just turn on because I'm moving so slowly. And it's putting everything in these blocks. Oh, we're going to have to go get more of you. Okay. Okay, we'll do that too. We assume some have been made. Alright, we're going to turn on some more power. This has to get us to like the next big power plant, right? And I kind of don't think it's gonna. Oh, now we're out. No. Yes, now we are out. Alright, we need Mark III heat exchangers. Then we'll get a couple more blocks of power online. The heat exchangers are really high in the stack, yeah? We're going to need all of these. What do you need more? More. Okay, don't look at that. I need... right here. I need these guys. Come with me. I probably need more. Okay, we'll take more and we'll put them back if we have to. And now we can walk the entire... See, I didn't want these modules ending up here where we already had enough production, you know? That's why I had to approach carefully from... Yes, get in, please. Carefully from behind. Alright, good. Now these are the ones that should turn on, right? Once the biocrud... Okay, I guess we're only bringing 2 blocks online now. It's kind of unfortunate. Once the biocrud ages appropriately, this will turn on. And I wonder if I turned on this guy too. Partially at least. And this guy is, again, partially on. Why aren't you... Oh, you just turned on. Alright, so this is coming together. One more day, right? One more day. That will probably save us from brownouts in the near future. You go get something. Get something to drink. Something to eat. I'm gonna take a little break. Not a big break. I don't like the big breaks. We shouldn't have a big break today. Everything should be fine. What I need, however, is to come right here and then take a little bit of a pause. Go get something to drink. And then we're going to turn our attention to this. I don't think we're going to get all of them done today. I want to get at least 2 of them done. 2 and the backing. We're going to go do the backing, which is going to be a sushi belt for all these things. And then I want to get like 2 of these done. Seems achievable. Anyway, you sit here. I'll be right back. All right. Drink obtained. Status refreshed. I think... Is there anything I should look at before I do this? Oh, that looks really thin on the... Oh, we're out. Yeah, it's only 55 science per minute. What is this? Are you slacking? He is in fact slacking. These are being made, right? No, we just don't have enough brains. That's something that's on the list as well. Not that I actually need the science, mind you. We are very far ahead. Let's not just pat ourselves on the back. Let's go glance at the mall one more time. Out of sheer paranoia. The mixer is probably doing tremendous work right now. It is probably way too long. I think I should disable all this now. The stackinators. But I don't... Oh, we have to tell them just to dump whatever they have on the belt. How about that? And then I'll use... Because I feel like this is going to interfere with the mixing. Use filters. Just dump whatever you got. Look, observe how I am capable of learning. And I didn't mess up my inventory. There. We went to a higher level stackinator here. This should be working really well. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I know what a double mixer would be. It probably just has the mixing power of the shortest branch. Whatever. Maybe just the first branch. It probably has something to do with all of those equations regarding electricity. I've completely forgotten. Feels right anyway. So what are we doing? We are going to make a specialized bus that will have cridrins. We'll be processing... Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I'm not... Why? Oh, it's because I got all of the recipes for slaughtering specialized versions of them, which frankly seems like a real overkill to me. Yeah. Really does seem like overkill. Because they don't do all that much, and they take a lot of time, and they have external dependencies. Why would I not just slaughter more augs? That's one of the great questions of pie right there. They need to give us a reason not to just slaughter more augs. And I'm pretty sure half of that has to be augs need to be worse. And the other half of that needs to be drugs have to be earlier and just better. That's a big topic. That's a big topic. Anyway, we're gonna need cridrins slaughtered. We're gonna need scrondrixes slaughtered. Scrondrix. And if we're doing that, that just means oh, can I print you? Oh no, I can print you on the other side of the tech I'm trying to get. I see what you're doing, Pyanodons. So we're going to have to bring in scrondrixes, and then we're going to have to export. I don't want to export the blood. It's for the blood god. This is true. Two of them do scrondrixes. Two of the drugs, nanochondria and bone morphogenic. Here, let's take a look at you. Nanochondria. That's you. You're affected by prod. You do not actually use cotton gut products. So maybe I can make you up north where I have better in the medical area. Okay, I'm willing to consider that. That's in a sewing machine. Okay, got it. I will consider that. And the other one is bone morpho. And you do use cotton gut projects. So I'm going to have products. So I'm going to have to do it down here anyway. So just do it down here, right? All right. So sewing machine. Do I have one? Let's just start throwing stuff on the ground. You are going to be making for me nanochondria. Then we need, I think it's another research center. Why don't I have those? I'm going to need them. Wonder if I had the foresight to go put them in the warehouse. The factory is big again. The South factory got big. It's not a function of its actual footprint. It's a function of how long it takes to traverse. Hey, yeah, we do got these. And we should recycle those. Only we don't have nearly enough space for recycling. Don't think about that. I wonder, you're almost assuredly magnets, right? Has to be. This lack of universal faith. No. No, okay, it was just a blip. Okay, that's good. Is all this going? We're making those. You're not going. You need a drop. You're waiting for servo mechanisms. I don't want to think about that. You are completely backed up. That's wonderful to see. And you are making. That's going to run out. Yeah, that's the fate, I guess. Can't complain too much about that. Then, no, soon though. They spoil. Look at that. They spoil. 30 minutes. Oh, that's so precious. We need, what do you do? Bone mofo? What am I looking for? What's it look like? There we are. You. All right, so we're doing this, we're doing that. Anabolic RNA. I guess this is in this too. Yeah. And you are cotton gut products. And then the meat, I suppose. Wouldn't it be tidy if the meat could be consumed locally? I think it probably can, but I'm not going to bother with that. That's just asking for a clog. I'm going to go get fresh meat instead. And then Rec A. This does not use cotton gut products. Why is there two of these then? What's the difference? Oh, it does use cotton gut products. 2 denatured seismite for... That's not worth very much. I'm not sure that's a good deal. It's even the same speed. Yeah, this is not a good deal. 2 denatured seismite for... What is it? 20% more? I don't think that's good. Yeah, I don't think so, guys. So I gotta be careful of that. This one looks fine. All right, so here's the final list of pharmaceuticals before we start in on perfect sample. So these will use cotton gut products. So they'll be right here. Okay. We will dress this block. And then we slaughter up here. No, we're going to slaughter in this block and then bring it up and then dispose of it locally. That's the plan. Oh, which means we're going to have to pave a little bit, which is fine, I suppose. Yeah, that's what's going to happen here. I like that idea. I need to go get paving material. Mostly it's going to be a lot of landfill. And then we will oh, we didn't do the last thing. We didn't talk about the last one of them. We also need collagen in 2 of them. Right? Yeah. Collagen is made in agits. And agits are right there. And you're just a collagen maker. And just one collagen maker, 1.6. Oh, it uses so little collagen. We just have to supply this machine. Okay. Will do. There's potential to get this done today, but I think it's gonna be halfway done. If I go for longer than normal, it'll get done, but there's not really a lot of reason to do that. Oh, how are we doing on speed? Not great. Not great. It would have been worse before. So basically all of the savings I've gotten for caravans have kind of vanished as the factory grows relentlessly. I came here for a purpose, and that was to get a whole bunch of this stuff. I have to say this to myself. Try to jog my memory. Power. Power is still not enough. Things are so delicate right now. I need a lot more power, like today. Is this not working? I just brought more blocks online, more GWs. Look, they're making GWs, right? Where's that going or not going? Okay, that doesn't mean any different. Make any difference. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't make any difference. So how was it insufficient when we have such a large backlog of steam here? How is that possible that we would be draining on the next load accumulators? That would only happen when steam was... Oh, we're completely out here. Is it not drawing on them equally? That would make a certain amount of sense. Is that really dangerous? Because this is in danger of crossing the boundaries. Wait a second. Have I done something terrible? I did. They're not running on their own grid anymore. Ah, okay. Let's go fix that real fast. Danger, everyone. This is a basic factory principle right here, in that your power generation grid should be on a completely separate network from your main grid. This is so when your main grid has a brownout, it doesn't also take out your power generation. Because your power generation, like what happens, the classic thing is the electric hand to feed the boiler that makes the electricity, that powers the electric hand, is no worky. And when that doesn't work, you can't make electricity off of that. And so your factory just kind of fails until you manually rejigger things so that the power production facilities are prioritized to produce the power for everything else. So I've got a separate grid right here. Yeah, we can see it just starting. With a separate large turbine right here. And this gets used, the steam gets used preferentially here. So that we are always powering the power grid first and powering the rest of the factory second. But this is kind of a mystery to me. Why is there so much steam here? It's like it's not drawing equally. I don't understand. What just happened just a few minutes ago? I feel like I'm looking at historical data. This doesn't make sense. What happened here? Oh, this is me taking all of these beacons off one power grid and put them on another. Don't look at that. Don't think about it. It's not really a win. Okay. We have now gotten distracted. Let's try to recover. This isn't being made very fast. It's probably just in line with my... with power consumption in the factory. I need a new power plant. I need a bigger power plant. Let's not focus on that right now. Maybe I'll look later. Right now, we are just going to build an ancillary island right here. Need to go down a little more. It's a little more. Is that good? All right, that's a little too much. There, right there. And that is good enough, I say. We'll pick that up in a second. We'll pick it up right now, I guess. Okay. Good. Right here. Okay. There we are. And we will have our new block. And we will turn it into a absolute nightmare for those creatures I'm bringing in here. But frankly, the Crydrons deserve it. We've seen them, right? We've seen all the blood in their cages. We know what that means. We're not dumb. Scrondrixes, however, relatively innocent. But you know what they always say. Innocence won't save you. Innocence is no excuse. And then we need to put in you. Am I going to have to adjust that pipe? Yes. Yes, I am. And that's in line with all this, and one day it'll be brought over. Okay. Here we are again in newfound land. Okay, everybody, this is the worst part of bots. The waiting for them to come back in. And we ruined a pipe. That's an important one. Okay, we unruined it, right? Yes. All right, so we're gonna... You guys are banished to down here. And so let's kind of set up these guys then. Just kind of rough them all out. So the cotton gut line, the cotton gut product line is going to come through. And we're just doing this over again, right? And we've got 3 with research centers and 1 in a molecular assembler. And we have to have a dual system of sushi belts. So, with that in mind, let's start here then. And get this area set up. And we'll put you right here for now. And this is just... Oh, what am I doing? What am I interfering with? What's our problem? Is it too high? Oh, I guess it is. We'll put you right there. All right. So, do I need more of these? Oh no, I'm putting down Mark IIIs now. Look at these peasant buildings right here. These peasant blue ones. Oh, I could be adding more prod to all this science. I could be doing more science. I'll get around to that in a bit, though. For now, I need to focus. So, for right now, you are bone morpho. And this is 350. And you need a lot of collagens and a lot of pineal glands. So we have this one, and I guess we don't even need this one back here. What we'll have is the cotton gut line coming through, which you will partake in from. And then you have your supply. And I'll deal with all this, don't worry about it. And then here is backup, I guess. It's not going to be hooked up. So what is going to happen is we're going to have capillaries. Yeah, like this. Of the sushi belt of other spoilage encumbered items from down here. So I should probably work this entire thing out, right? Before I do anything. Alright, you're bone morpho. Very good. And you need null gas and dimethyl sulfide. We'll get that in right now. I'll get you set up right now. You and you. You need null gas. You need dimethyl sulfide. Dimeth. Great and great. That's what you need, and that's what you're going to get. And then we'll go get all of these other things. And wow, there's a lot of spoilage products. The urea is going to really hurt me. It's going to be tough to organize. So next up, assuming that we have a little capillary right here, bringing in the other spoilage products. And then we need 2 liquids in. So we'll just do something like this, I suppose. Here, let's just assume this works, right? That sounds like a great idea to me. So we grab all of you, even down to that. And we try it again right here. And this is kind of like the closest we can put it, almost. This is why I wanted to rough this out. Maybe even more rough this out. So anabolic RNA, right? And you also partake of cotton gut products in your other recipe. RNA. Actually, doesn't really look like it's worth it anyway, but we're going to keep going with this. And you are unproduable. You are unproduable. And GTA comes in from over there. And that's what you need. So, I guess capillaries have to come up higher. And then you'll go over and here. We're just don't think about that right now. We're sizing horizontally at the moment. We should be able to fit everything in. We're halfway here, right? Especially since this can be a tighter gap. Okay, so now we just do it again, right? It's a big copy. It's a big paste. Well, we didn't even copy this part, which we didn't fully grab because, again, learning disabilities. I wonder why this isn't aligned better. I probably had a reason for doing that. I probably should remember that reason. Does this make sense to anyone? So, right there is probably right? Oh. So this is going to be Rec A. Don't worry. Put it down. Rec A. And what did we decide about this? That the 2 denatured size-mite just weren't worth? Maybe they're worth. Okay, fine, we'll do it. We'll just see if it... Alright, it's fine, it's going to be alright. And you need cridrins, and that means you also need cotton gut products, so you're on that. And all the spoilage is going to have to be watched really closely. Lastly, we need this. And then this will be our last pharmaceutical. Don't call it anything else. Oh, do you need any liquids? Fetal serum and GTA. GTA we got. Fetal serum has to be around here, right? I guess. That might be a strong supposition. Fetal serum is used in all sorts of everything. I don't really see it here. It needs to be in a science, and I don't see it. Alright, I'll bring in fetal serum then. Requestor, fetal. Now you come in. Good. Alright. The last one right here is going to be you, right? We will copy you all the way down, and yes, I know it's going to cause a problem. It's going to ruin that oxygen line, so on and so forth. It's going to be okay. Just everyone hold still. You should probably be right there. Oxygen line still hooked up. And you're making the other thing, which is whatever that is. Is this bone morpho? No, it's nanochondria. Did I see Resilient there? I do. This is, look at this. Look at all the stuff this decays into. This is going to be rough. All right, the sushi belt is also going to double as a decay belt for transport in and out of here. You need null gas, which is over there, and Arquad jelly. And I don't think it's used in anything else over here. No, it's used in immunosuppressants. That's way up north. All right, so once more, it is jelly. It's going to be really hard to say what the title of the episode is, isn't it? Because I've worked on all of these a little bit. And then we just drag it back like we do. Drag it this way like we do. Okay. So. We now have... Is that actually correct? Yes. All right, we have all this roughed out. We have the space we need. None of the specifics we need. Why is universal religion lost? Wait, what? Oh, I guess we need a drop. And this guy's waiting for Magnus, right? Because of course, it's on its way. Sorta. It's nice and sorted. I like that. And it's getting rushed around. Okay. Let's now think about getting everything. So this is going to be a capillary system here. And then it's going to be a sushi belt. And it's going to be bringing in chridrins and collagen and pineal glands. And then probably taking away all of those waste products. I guess we deal with the waste products down here, and some of them get sorted onto this other waste line. Others will be dealt with right here. Got it. All right. Next thing. Sizing. This makes 0.2 a second of cortex. This makes 0.1 a second of gland. How much of this do we actually need? You need 0.06 gland. You need 0.1. I should probably write this down here. We are at here. Let's just do glands. This is 0.06 plus. You need no glands. You need no glands. You need a gland. But you're slow. You're super slow. Here. Let's pull you out. You need 0.7 gland. 0.7. Okay, that's actually quite a lot. But if we run it like this all the time... The thing is, this is going to be generating rich crud for us, too. Because this, it only goes there, but you decay into rich crud. And this is going to be our main source, I think, for, perfect samples when the time comes. Anyway, you eat a lot of glands, huh? It said 0.7. I guess we're just going to run it like this. And it's going to be 0.13. So this is essentially 0.2. So we need 0.2 glands. And one of these does 0.1. So we're going to need 2 of you just to start. Maybe we should do like 3 and just have too much, right? And so we'll do this. And we'll do like a row thing, right? It'll be something like this. All right, we're going to do the same thing for Cridron, whatever it is. Was it Cridron Cortex? All right, we need 0.19 plus 1.28. Oh, we're going to need a few more, I guess. And then you are going to need 0.59. Okay. Let's go take this to a calculatora. That's 2. We're going to need 2 a second. And that kind of clashes with this, which only does... We need 10 of these guys a second? 10 of... we got 10 slaughterhouses. Alright, so we're not going to do that. We're going to do something different. We're going to do something like this. And we're going to use our speed modules, right? Okay, that goes to point... This actually does it. How did I get that right? There. This will give us our 0.2 a second. Or 2 a second, rather. Going at speed 8.4. I guess we keep that. Or maybe we just... No, we keep that. Keep the structure. And then the sushi belt will go between it here. And you have no waste, so you should be the lowest, right? Does that make sense? Let's fit this right there. That's too much logistics space over there. We should probably do something without that. And then we have all this space up here for this, and then waste processing? Probably not, right? So now we have to bring it, we have to get cages, and we have to get speakers. This is unfortunate. Especially the speaker bit. Alright, we'll handle speakers down here, I suppose. I guess we're doing this backwards then, huh? This goes over there. And this, I don't know, you stand off to the side. Give me a caravanserai. Here in the far south. Mr. Dinosaur, I need you to go and get for me all the speakers that you can carry. This might not be the best place for this. I should not do this quite yet. Okay, hold on. Get back in my pockets. Back in my pockets is... How to do this? So you are going to be supplying 1.6 collagen a second. And that's enough, right? Yeah, it's way more than enough. It's really good. All right, so just one of you. Actually, we'll set up for 2 of you. Well, even that is too much. It's going to be managing all the waste products. That's going to be so challenging here. So let's just start. Let's get... Why am I blind to this thing I need right now? Alright, this is going to be the collagen maker. Do I really have none of those? That strikes me as extremely suspect. Why do I have none of those? Why haven't my trusty bots brought them to me? Why haven't the horrible eye things brought them to me? We need acetic acid. Requester chest. Oh yeah, there's like 50 billion acids. Why would I type that in? There we are. You're really not a network? For real? For real? There we go. Now you're better, right? Did I turn off one of these again? No. Are all my bots busy or something? I don't know. Anyway, we don't need this anymore. So, in theory, all that's fine. How's copper doing? I know we were having problems. Oh, copper is full up. Completely 100% full up. That's good. That was a borax problem, and we solved that. Let's go glance at our borax problem. This is a borax solution now. It's moving, but it's being fully supplied. That's all we need to know. And this is good, and that's good. I came all this way for a thing, and that's caravans. Aerial caravans. Why are they not being made? Why are you not being made? You are being made. Explain yourself. You have a lot. Why aren't you in my pockets? Now one is, but that's not nearly enough. That's not a good enough effort. There, now we have 2. That's really adorable. In a utterly sucky kind of way. How are we doing here? Has any been made? I wouldn't expect it. Yeah, we're going to have to do something about that. Oh, we actually made a meth reactor. I really shouldn't say these things on YouTube. I wonder where the diamagnetic material is going. Be a lot of the harmonic absorbers. Ooh, think of the things I can do with these. I got a lot of them too. Maybe I just have to mass produce those. Because I'm going to need many of them when the time comes. What am I looking for? Chem plants? Shouldn't you be made? Don't we have Nenbits on here? I'm pretty sure we have Nenbits on here. Pretty sure I did that yesterday. Yeah, right there. Then on the belt, Nenbit. Was it made and it just didn't tell me? Who knows? Soon, though. And then soon, even more. This is all I came for. I shouldn't think about anything else. I should just build. Where are we on time? Getting close to the end. Enough to get this together, certainly. Maybe get 1 or 2 of these in. All right, so here we have a collagen maker. And I guess you'll be right here-ish. Then we'll have logistic space going through. And then we'll recycle the urea. Because that's what you do. Then we'll put a bunch of boilers right here. Because again, that's what you do. We're probably going to only be running 1 of these. And that's fine. And then it's like a thing and a thing. No, just 1. Just 1 out here in the middle. Looking all regal. All right. So that'll work. And then we'll get collagen and then we'll work on that. I want to rough this out, right? So we know we have to get these materials into both these areas. So, and then we're going to have some sort of waste line right here because of decay. And so we need an in and an out. Probably going to need more belt. And this out right here isn't actually going out. It's heading next door to another capillary. Right here. And then you come across to right there. Actually, we'll just bring the entire thing down, right? To make it look better. Which, that is why we're here. To look good. That looks terrible. There we go. That's how it should be. And then you leap back over entirely right? Oh, so good. Underground's so good. And we have a return with a V. Right there. All right. So this is how we get one sort of spoilage material in. This is how we get another sort of spoilage material in. And between them, everything is good, right? Right? And spoilage management is just going to be a nightmare. And this is because we need magnets. And magnets are being made, just not fast enough, right? Is this what I'm to understand about the world I live in? We're going to need more magnets. There's no way around it. We're making level 3 buildings, right? And that could help out a little more. Need big beacons as well. Why'd you stop? Why you stop? Oh, it's just going as hard as it can. Alright, I accept this world. This strange world where things are... Actually, this has room for improvement. It's like half these machines aren't going, and we have a backup of inputs. Like literally half the machines aren't going. So we need more borax, which is not something I can adjust from here. Because it looks like it's an insertion problem. I mean, I could fix it if I go there. Yeah, whatever. Alright, concentrate on what I'm doing. Alright, this is all set up. It's not running. So we'll get the collagen in. Only one of these will go. And then after that... So what I'm hoping for is this, then. Collagen gets on this belt. And then you, the Cridrins, the clean ones, will go right there. And this is primary out Cridrin. And then we need the Scrondrix sitting right here. And then Scrondrix will put the glands out right there. And this is going to be waste product out. And then we'll do a waste out somewhere. Question, though. Where do the inputs come from? Good question. Let's go look into that. So what's obviously needed, I mean, the collagen takes care of itself. We can probably do this, right? Aerial outpost right here. And then just shove the Cridrins towards their fate on the backside. And it's a very clean transformation, and I don't have to worry about anything more. It will, of course, be completely regulated. But this is right. Okay, so that's going to go. Now we have in and we have out of preferred product. And now we have this problem. We have to get speakers in. We have to get cages in. We have to get Scrondrixes in. And I guess we continue to do this pattern right here. And we have to get waste out. All of these things are problems. So if we just snuggle that right there. And this is too close, actually. All of this is too close. Luckily, I can push it in a little bit. So that looks okay. We have space. Precious, precious space. This is an awful lot of planning for nothing running, right? So we have a variety of things that have to happen here. Oh, wait a second. We also have to do the other thing. This has to come back around to here, right? And you got to do a big leap. And we complete the cycle. There. No splitters, no anything. And then you got just come straight up then. All right, we can probably tighten this up still more, right? Because we need more space at the bottom. Well, I guess we can move it up one or two more. Actually, this would be the best way to do it. Most in line with everything else I've done. Okay. And then, of course, it's wasteful, but it works. And then right here. Okay. Good. Now we have one belt servicing all the back end stuff here. Is this a good idea? Don't know. But what I do know is this will let us gather up the rich biocrud. So what we're going to need here is have a provider chest. Some of this is going to rot intentionally. There's going to be layers. Don't worry about that. And then you will rot into biocrud. And so we're going to... well, no. We're going to have a big garbage bin over here. Hold that thought. It's coming. More to be continued. That's what I'm trying to say here. Why don't we do this a little better? It's right there. There. That looks a little better. Almost planned, even. Almost intentional. All right, so support structures coming in. That's probably where I'm going to stop today, getting this together. I mean, there's a long way yet to go, so maybe I shouldn't be too confident about that even. Anyway, so this is waste out. Oh, nice. What's this, Tech 3 for the day? Because we keep clicking on Pi 3 techs just for comedy value. Yeah, lots of good stuff coming. I want the next level fish bowls. I want all these. I want this too. We should get this beforehand before we need Timmy again, you know? Get ahead of it. Whereas the better buildings are just nice to haves. Anyway, research starch or something. So this is going to be meat out scrondrixes and speakers in cages. So what will happen is we will have Scrondrix in, I guess. Scrondrix in, and then our very first Mark III automated factory. You will make caged scron. All right, you put it in the cage right there, and then it's going to go on a sushi belt. Look at that. Super cool, super blue, super fast. And then it'll be on a sushi belt that comes around. And I guess this is waste out. And that's all wastes. I kind of don't want to put Stack insert. I guess we do bulk inserters for varieties of these. You can do 5 things. We also need crud. How's this gonna work? Jerk. Trying to avoid having many hands. This is like 1, 2, 3, and a waste product. And then you are 4, 5, 6, and the other waste product. Is this going to be okay? We're going to try it like this and see what happens. See if this is sufficient. And this is animal waste. There's actually going to be quite a bit of it, I think. And then we have another sushi belt here, handling all that business. All right. And then we'll have a cage extractor right here. I guess we're going to be in this area then. This is how we're choosing to organize ourselves. And we extract cages, and we put cages right here. And then you are material out, and you'll be regulated somehow. All right, that's pretty cool. And then we'll have speakers also on this belt, so I guess we were right and wrong about not being here. No, I guess we were just wrong. If I would have just set this up, it would be okay. All right, you. Go get speakers for me. Way in the way away. Right there. Fill cargo. Then empty cargo. Go and do it. And this will be put on the belt somehow, right? And we'll regulate that as well. So we should also be pulling waste off here. So this is all. We should have. You are jerky. I don't think anything goes into jerky on this belt, though. You go to biocrud. Collagen goes back to urea. And the pineal gland goes to crud. So this is just crud. Just crud off. And it makes its way into this belt as well. Into this box. Then we have waste animal products, and then we deal with rich biocrud over here. And there's a couple ways we're going to do this. This box first needs to grab rich biocrud. We want to concentrate rich biocrud in this box. If it ever turns into just crud, it needs to go back on the belt. And then it will exit over here. So crud transfers up. All right, but there is a chance we will not have enough of this. So what we need is an aging box that will do this. And then like this. And then, no, you're going to be, not gland, cortex. Cortex. You pull cortexes in there based on the amount of cortexes in that box, of rich crud in that box, and the amount of cortexes in this box. So you need a bit of a decider. So you don't make this decision. This isn't your decision. And this is when rich crud is less than, let's call it 50, and cortex is less than, call it 50 again. That might have to be more than 50. Oh, it decays in 10 hours. Ooh. Maybe this isn't my source of crud. Where else can I get this from? I feel like I might be making a mistake. Rich biocrud, what's the fastest way to get this? No. For decay from perfect samples, which is kind of what I'm trying to do here. That's very, very, very... So it's overproducing some of these things. They only decay in an hour. So I guess I'm going to have to pick whatever's cheapest and then just make these to make crud out of. Alright, I suppose. So I guess this never happens. But we will grab all rich crud just to have it, to be an additional source. Yeah, we don't do that here. Yeah, there's no need for that. Yeah, we'll do that right here. Yeah, that's probably better. Okay, so other rich crud will eventually... Here, we're going to do rich crud as well. No. Yes. Takes 10 hours. 10 hours. Don't play with that. Rich crud. Okay, rich crud. Bio crud. Okay, don't play with that. I might be able to slide this up. Yeah, let's do that. And then turn these guys to here. And yeah, it's going to look weird. But it's going to perform slightly better, so who am I to criticize? There we go. So we kind of have an ecosystem here. Oh, we're near the end of the episode. Am I really just going to get to setup phase and all this, and tomorrow I make it real? I kind of feel like that's what we're looking at. I think I should wrap up. We're at end of episode here. I've got it all organized. How fast are we going to be mulching cridrons? Pretty fast. We're going to have to make more cridrons. Just, that's it. No other way about it. Luckily, we have so much prod science to research. We're getting ahead of ourselves. This is just a first. A lot of that's base slowing down. Oh, we're way low on cridrons anyway. So great, I suppose. How are cridrons doing? In the area of the base I never think about. Right over here. Still using level 1 recipes. Do we have better of all of this? Did we just research better cridron pens? Yeah, we did. Alright, so there's multiple ways for us to scale this out. Cridron. Yeah, we can't uplift, though. That's weird. Oh, there's no uplifted cridrons? Why? Why? Well, we have a better recipe, and then, okay, we don't have another better recipe. We have to go look at that. Alright, we're going to write that down. More cridrons. Done, right? Oh, they make terrible noises. Why do they need Arthurians? Why do they need creatures that can feel pain and know what's happening to them? Why is that? Does anyone ask that? Why do they need these? Oh, we've got more. Good. Maybe I take another sweep. And we have to bring in Scrondrixes, right? And we need comparatively few of those, so you're going to be a dinosaur. Dinosaur hungry. You go handle that. Add destination. Scrondrix area. We are low on something here. We're low on Xeno eggs. I kind of knew that was going to happen, didn't I? Scrondrixes. I need you to come here and empty that cargo. Go and do it. Alright, then we'll handle this tomorrow. We'll handle hooking up, run the bloodline somewhere. Just dump it directly into the lake in front of this guy. Just be filling a blood lake right here just to show them. It could be worse down here, friends. It could be a lot worse. Why are we on a separate grid? Why are we on a completely separate grid? That's hooked up. I guess this is not hooked up. This is one of these key power poles right here that can crash the factory. We are dancing on a fine line. Alright, ready to go. The future is in our hands. Tech is coming along real fast. Base is going slower and slower. Don't like thinking about that. I want to go distribute seaweed once more. Let's see if we can get a little more out of this. And then I will wrap up. And at the end... And are we any better than we were at the beginning? It's so hard to say. Creature chambers need to be recycled. Seaweed. Yes. And then go grab more seaweed. Right there. We have 13 units of seaweed here, which is, considering it was also building early in the episode, we might have as many as 20 an episode, which is fine. This is not enough. Pick that up. Once again, approach carefully from the rear in order to distribute the modules correctly. Good. Good. Get this all going. It's very important it turns on very carefully, very intentionally. Yeah, we might be actually full. And you actually need the better seaweed. And we don't have any to give you right now. So we have all the seaweed buildings put in. It's not going because we don't have the modules yet. We don't have the efficiency mods either. Here, let's go do that. And that'll be the last thing for today. I could be diving to level 3 modules. That sounds like it would be a really good plan. Should probably go do that, right? Any of this? Alright. We must be efficient as we create power. Maximum efficiency. Any more? Any more? I have to look up when the... Here, let's just do that now. It's the Magneto WD, Magneto MD, MDW. Magneto. I guess that's you. Yep, right there. It has stuff I can't make, but not a lot of it. Oh, intelligent units. Those are level 4 circuits. We're almost there. I can probably drag myself to that. I mean, it's It's a ways off, but it's not really far, you know? And if necessary, I could probably use my new wood processing units and the new forestries that are coming to put out more power here and then add a few more blocks onto this. So we probably have another power plant right there I can put on, another 9. And then we'll have to expand the screenshot, but I think we knew that was coming anyway. All right, time to wrap up. Didn't get as much done as I wanted today. There's a lot of base maintenance to do. How's the mall doing? Nothing attempting to get on. All right, so we kind of solved that problem. Fill cargo instead. Go do that. That was a restriction from a very early day. Fill cargo and empty cargo. I don't understand why this was a problem and why we're now out. That shouldn't be. What's going on here? Why is this a problem? I want you to fill cargo and empty cargo. Oh, it was unload. Oh, these guys were... I messed a lot of these up. Well, that's good to know. And we're still bottlenecked on SS... No, we actually have SSP in stock. Weird. Weird. How's vanadium? That's a big one. Phenol is in stock. Vanadium is not in stock. How's that going? This is all spinning. That's all spinning. Banana, vanadium. I don't know. In the last 10 hours, we were at 600. And this is... I feel like something's different. Like we've gone through all of our arthropod blood stockpile. And now we have... Maybe I have to look at that. What do we have in our bin? Where's my blood bin? No, the purple blood. It's full up. No. No, it's not. It's available on the biofluid network. Why are we seeing ambassadors destroyed? Oh, in the new area. Oh, this never went down properly. Are we all out of bots over here? I bet you that's true. I don't see any of them moving. If we look at the border here, it should have been able to get that. Yeah, we don't have any bots over there. All right, let's write that down. More bots for the West. Done. For right now, today, we take a screenshot, and then we are on our way. Back out. And then... right there. Yes, right there. All right, we are now done. What did we do today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, as per normal, I can't even remember what we started with. We messed with the mall a bit. We added more blue buildings to the blue building cycle. I'm just going to keep doing this, keep cycling around. Every day we're going to spend a little bit of time adding more blue buildings. For one thing, putting them in faster doesn't really help because of the sushi belt. I expect this to be eating all of the materials on this. So if they were over here, they would just be starved until this buffer was full. So just doing it over time is a good thing. We built out more of our new power plant here. It is incredibly insufficient. Good news is we have more power generation coming online. I should really calculate out the difference to figure out what more I can afford. And that's good. And what do we do after that? far as chores. It was just fussing with the mall, right? There wasn't anything huge in there. I know we fussed with lignin aromatics, and that might have done something. I can't remember. I don't know. Just a bunch of little stuff. Vanadium is still not full up. That's a bad sign because we're spending a lot of power on vanadium right now. And I would have hoped it would be overflowing, but it is not. But anyway, the main event today was setting up these two very complicated blocks. This is the last four pharmaceuticals, and then the support structure for, I guess, two different sushi belts of spoilables coming through. These things spoil so hard. This might be 2 more days hooking this up, and then who knows how many more times it's going to jam. Because I'm going to have to be so careful setting up these machines. But we have a decent foundation now, I think. Who can say, you know? Yeah, and after that, we'll have everything we need for perfect sample. So I don't even know what we call today. Just like, I guess it's just foundational stuff. Foundation. And then we'll open up a new science tier, which is great because we are nowhere close to this current science tier being done. I should probably do something about that. Anyway, I am now done. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.